Hi Gemini, this is going to be your art channeled message and tarot reading. I channel messages through art and creativity. That's just sort of what I'm trying to introduce, considering I am an artist by itself. So I thought it was really cool to combine the both of them. And I never thought I'd be doing this, honestly, but we're here. And sorry for the delay with yours. For some reason, I was getting... It's like your energy was mixing in. And it makes sense considering the theme here. So maybe it's because it's just very powerful. You gotta save the best for last. Just kidding. I love all signs, but your message is very special. I never experienced this kind of thing before, where it felt like I couldn't get the message across, but now I feel a lot better about it. What I started drawing for you was a knife/sword. It honestly resembles something you'd see a pirate with. It's old-fashioned, probably from the 1800s or something, but yeah, I'm seeing death card energy. I'm seeing those are pirates in the card right now. And obviously on it are several dead bodies, with one skeleton on the horse. He's alive though, but he's shedding his old skin. It's like you're the pirate that killed these people off, and I think these people are you. You've changed plenty. I also got you're at war with yourself. I'm picturing pirates dueling, fighting, doing their thing, but it's really just you and you. And I was also getting, with the people in the back, it's like death got caught up to them. Death got there first. But obviously death didn't get to you yet, but it's on its way. Death is catching up, because even though he's on the horse, his skin is peeling off. Change is near, change is creeping up, death is creeping up. And you know, with the Grim Reaper, I was really glad I got that, because he carries a sword. Grim Reaper carries a sword, and that's what I was sort of seeing as well. And Grim Reaper is death, just like the death card. So once again, it's already making sense. It's like the Grim Reaper is here, but I don't see that as death literally. I see that as transformation. You're resisting a transformation, or you're fighting a transformation. And I was also getting, there's this resistance. It all has to do with adapting. You've already adapted to your current circumstances. Like, even though it might be a wonderful opportunity, you've adapted so much that you don't want to. Someone here doesn't like change, which sounds so cliche, but it's true. It's like, even if it's a positive change, it's uncomfortable for someone here. It requires you to adapt. It requires you to fix a few things. It may require you to leave old habits or the old you behind, shedding the old skin. It's like it caught up to them, and now it's almost catching up to you. Death doesn't like to be cheated. That's from Final Destination. I think that was the last movie where they said death doesn't like to be cheated. And obviously, when they thought they were in the cool, that's when death got them. Final Destination is so intense, oh my god. Those movies are the reason I'm scared of so many things. But anyway, yeah, death doesn't like to be cheated. Change can't be cheated. Can't see change coming. So I think that's the idea here. And I was curious because obviously this message wasn't coming out right. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna see if anything else comes out. So I started drawing something else. And what I got was a bird and a fetus. I started drawing a fetus or an embryo. It's like you're being born again. Death is catching up to you, but you're still coming back. It reminds me of reincarnation. It has that feel. It's like, will you be a bird in the next life? Will you be a tree? Will you be a flower? Because reincarnation can be many things. You know how you hear people saying, it's like, oh, in the next life, I want to reincarnate as a bird. That would be so cool to fly. it would be so cool to be free. And that's what I drew for you anyway. It's almost like you're adapting to being free. You're not used to being free. It's like you're used to being confined. Because you know when you're a different species, you have to adapt. It's like if you woke up a bird the next day, you'd have to get used to that. It's like humans can't fly. Humans can't soar above other humans unless they're in a plane. So it's like you're adapting to new qualities you didn't have before, and it's all like an upgrade. Reincarnation without actual reincarnation. This is intense. You're literally being brought back to life. We can reincarnate as many things in many forms. It's like this is your new form, your new skin. A metamorphosis, so to speak. And I should also add, I got the bird, which I mentioned briefly. But the bird looks like it's coming out of the fetus. Like they look attached, even though I didn't mean to. They're two separate drawings, and they're sort of connecting. The bird looks like it's coming out of human form, so it's like you're going from a human to a bird. But I see the bird resembles feeling free. Feeling free, but also having to adapt to change. Didn't I say this is a good opportunity? But it's very uncomfortable. It does require you to tweak a few things. It's like you feel like it's like as if you don't feel like you're deserving of freedom, but you are. Or you're entering a bigger space, larger horizons, because birds can reach and see above or more of what we can. So it's overwhelming. So I'm definitely getting freedom, just like you can reincarnate with new abilities, new moves. You guys are doing that, but in like a weird way. Then I was getting crows. Crows are birds associated with death, dark theme. It's very Edgar Allan Poe. So perhaps you've been seeing them often as well, as a sign that change is near. Because now crows can be associated, oh, they're a sign of death. But right here, I'm seeing death as change. So if you notice crows are surrounding you, it's like that's their way. Just think of them as like the Grim Reaper. The Grim Reaper's here. So you can't run from change. Death doesn't like to be cheated. Change doesn't like to be cheated. Change, cheated. So basically that's what I was getting there. Can't believe the fetus was here and then the birds coming out of it, almost like it's like a ghost. It's like human form, I don't know her. I'm a bird now. Kind of reminds me of the song by Nelly Furtado. I'm like a bird, I only fly away. I don't know where my home is. I don't know where my home is. Could be an actual move. You're moving to a larger area or a bigger home. Because even though it's better, you still adapted and bonded with the old you, your old life. I hope that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna get a card here first. So yeah, this totally makes sense why I was being blocked from this message, because you're blocking death, you're blocking a transformation. You guys are sort of fighting with yourself, I was getting too. It's like you're fighting with your old skins, the old you. Time to go. Time to go, time to fly. Out the door. I was getting literal travel, but also as if you're adapting like a bird. I don't know why I keep getting birds. Birds travel, they're high up in the sky, so this could be plane in human form. Because we can't fly, but we can go on planes, helicopters, parachute, whatever. We can do many things, but we can't actually fly. So you're doing it that way. It's time to go. It's time to travel. It's time to go from one place to the next. Looks like she's very excited though. That's what gets me. She's excited, but there's hesitancy. See, this is something, this is good. I see this is a sign that this is going to be a happy opportunity. King of Pentacles. I feel like it's an opportunity within the money department. Oh, and sorry for the lighting, by the way. I was really feeling this. I didn't really want to put too many lights on. You can still sort of see the cards, and I might lift them as well. But I'm seeing success. Something that's good for you. Like, this is the first card. Happiest card in the deck. I feel like you're also in a good mood as well. But I was saying this is good, yet overwhelming. It's almost like you're overwhelmed with everything that's coming to light, or everything that's revealing itself to you, or opportunities coming to light, because this is the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is usually a solid person. Trapped. It's like so many opportunities are here, but it's like, I don't see it. I don't see a thing. Too many things going on that you feel trapped. You feel trapped in your old self. And this is the first sword card, and what, second sword card. This is the first sword card, and I was talking about a literal sword, so for some reason I'm seeing this as the Grim Reaper. These are the swords. This is death right behind you, catching up, and this is you refusing to look at it, refusing to look death straight in the eye. Even though it's here, it's illuminated, the offer is here. So this is the offer. This offer is the Grim Reaper. And the Grim Reaper is very scary, but when you look at the sun on a surface level, is it very scary? No. So this perfectly aligns with what I said. It's a good offer, but it's almost too much for you. Queen of Cups. Ace of Swords. Yet another sword. So many swords. I really like this, because this is the Queen of Cups, but then that's clarified by the Knight of Cups. For some reason, I'm seeing there's a need to grow up. I feel like this is the part of the death, the transformation, is being a bit... Whatever this transition is, I feel like it requires a lot of emotional maturity. You feel like you don't have the emotional maturity or the emotional capacity to deal with all of this. And also notice how the Queen of Swords, which is the opposite of the Queen of Cups basically, I consider these two complete opposites. I feel like they clash heads. So you're clashing heads with an air sign or someone who likes to talk a lot, who likes to tell you how things are supposed to be, or how you should act, who you should be. And I feel like that's what leaves you feeling like this as well. A lot of outside opinions telling you one thing, telling you the other, and then it leaves you feeling like this, like you can't make up your mind. So perhaps this is an opportunity that you want for yourself, but then your inner voice, or should I say, the Queen of Swords voice, makes you hesitate, makes you want to change your mind. It's like you're the one that wants to go, but others do not want you to go. And this is the only major arcana we have here. It's definitely time for you to be happy. Because I don't think you were happy before. You just sort of adapted and accepted it. You know how some people just accept the bare minimum? You wouldn't, if you had the choice, you'd leave. But you had to adapt. You just had the deal. But now you're the King of Pentacles. It's almost like you have enough money to branch out. Ooh, that fell out? Imagine. It's like you manifested this. You imagined it and now it's coming to life. It's like I'm seeing someone like imagining a scenario. You have all these dreams, hopes and dreams for yourself. And now they're here. And notice how the sun is the most powerful energy here. And then here she's reaching for the moon. It's almost like she's reaching for something that isn't there, that isn't possible. People could be telling her that it's not possible to achieve, which makes said person feel trapped and conflicted between their old self and what they really want to go after. But you imagined it, you had a dream. Okay, I'm sort of getting Martin Luther King, I had a dream, or I have a dream. By the book. I knew something like this would come out. You had a dream, but it wasn't by the book. You're not following, you have no desire to follow the norm. It's like this goes outside of the norm. No wonder. Two opposites. It's like you're reincarnating as a bird. You felt very closed in. You're also getting close-minded. I feel like you were in an environment where it was complete opposites. They wanted this for you, but you did not want that. Or if not that, like they're telling you what to do, it's just you just are polar opposites. Just like the sun and the moon. How can they understand something that wasn't revealed to them? The opportunity was the Grim Reaper. That's your change. That's what you need. But not really, that's not really for them. By the book, it's like the Hierophant of the deck here. It's like you strayed away from the norm. You don't desire to fit in, to do what you're told. Getting a very rebellious energy. Someone here doesn't like to do as they're told. It's like even if someone has a vision in mind for you, you're like, no, I want to be free. I want to be like free like a bird. I'd rather just adapt. Ooh, I'm also getting adapt too. Like adapt. Get better. not just settle or be miserable, you don't believe in that. If something's not making you happy, you will find what actually makes you happy elsewhere. Something that's very emotionally fulfilling. But there's a bit guilt surrounding that, which I completely understand given all that I've had here. It's like a click. Very clicky. You get a shadow card to finish this up. So I'm sensing a lot of shadow aspects. Like, I feel like guilt and feeling conflicted is one of them. I won't cry for you. I won't get upset. I feel like someone's trying really hard not to get upset by what this Queen of Swords is saying. Because I was saying, like, it's like the words are haunting you somehow, and it's making you unsure of how to proceed. But you want to proceed. But I'm getting, even though you're very frustrated, I feel like that's what's causing these tears. Not necessarily that you're holding in your emotions and they're wreaking havoc. More so, I feel like this represents the Eight of Swords energy. Just straight up frustrated, not being able to make a choice. So I feel like you not being able to make a choice is causing these tears. I feel like you've actually cried because you feel so conflicted. It's like anxiety, something looping in your brain, and you never really reach a resolution. And here's the Ace of Swords. You're looking for the truth. A resolution, but you can't really seem to find it. Trying to find the logic, trying to reason with yourself, but you're still in your emotions. I feel like you look at things at an emotional level, while others want you to look at it logically. I feel like you never really wanted to look at things logically or by the book. You want to do things your way, by the heart, which I totally understand. So that's where these tears come from. Honestly, I see a lot of you reaching some sort of end or resolution, because this Page of Pentacles looks very optimistic. I feel like this is you finally reaching a decision, and that decision is to go, to branch out, to get out of that small space. I don't know, that could literally be a small space, literally, like you're from a small town or a small area, a small house, or just a very close-minded space, and you desire to expand. You desire to travel. I was getting travel away in the beginning. You desire so much more for yourself. And this is a good opportunity, no doubt. Like, this is the first card out. I feel like you're going to be really happy with what you decide to do. And anything that feels right for you is the right choice. Like, don't let anyone else, whoever that may be, I'm not even really getting this energy strongly. I'm just getting, you're letting other people's opinions infiltrate your space. And I think that's why I was getting the bird. It's like you desire to just fly away, to be free. Free from this. This is a very trapped feeling. You don't want to look at things by the book. You just want to do whatever you want. And you have every right to do that. So be wary this month, this week, whenever you see it, of outside forces or influences. It's a very hierophant energy. So, and also be careful who you look up to, because not all advice is good advice. A lot of it is rooted in bias. Like, it might be good for them, their journey, which I think is mostly logic, but that doesn't have to be yours. Okay, Gemini, that's the end of your channeled message. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, support the channel in any way you can. And yeah, I feel like it's time to go. It's a very big transition for you. Death has finally caught up. It's time to make a choice. Doesn't look like she wants to, but would you rather go round and round and round instead of reaching a middle ground? Because I feel like this middle ground is going to be really nice. Whatever you choose, just know that's going to be right for you. Okay, guys.